The Lancer Evo, probably going to go down in history as one of the best cars to ever have existed. Not only for the fact that it was just an awesome looking car, but it also was very durable and actually had some practicality to it. Now, unlike a lot of, more sporty vehicles, especially like coupe cars, the Lancer Evolution actually had 4 doors, which, obviously is a plus if you're somebody who's trying to perhaps lug cargo around. Maybe you have children, or perhaps you just like to carry a lot of other people in your vehicle. That was an added benefit of this car. Unfortunately, they stopped production of it in 2014, and ever since then, there has not been another Lancer Evolution model. However, there is speculation out there that perhaps in even 2025, there might be a new Lancer Evolution model that's going to be put into production, maybe 2026 or 2027. But either way, there really hasn't been another one ever since close to 10 years ago. And I think there's a big reason for why this is the case. I would say because there is just a large push for SUVs and trucks, and there's also a larger desire for SUVs and trucks. The sporty, sports car look and that whole concept, like a sedan is just not a popular vehicle anymore. I myself don't even drive a sedan anymore, for obvious reasons, because, I wanted something a little bit more practical. Now the hatchback, I don't know how much more practical it would be than a sedan, but I would say that it is still somewhat more practical. It has a tad bit less, seating room, but it has a bit more cargo availability, and it's more built for lugging stuff around, which is a huge plus. I like that about this vehicle. However, it's less roomy, and it doesn't have that sort of sleeker look that like a sedan would have. I like the sedan too because they're a lot easier to modify, at least in my experience, in my opinion. My Subaru, I do envy that sort of style that I used to have on it, and the rear trunk was extremely easy to put spoilers and things of that nature on. The hatchbacks are extremely difficult to put spoilers on, especially wings. But at the same time, it's normally a more practical vehicle, though. Back to the subject of the Lancer Evolution, is that, it's always going to be one of those iconic collectible cars. It's always going to be, that kind of vehicle that is always going to be remembered. Kind of like, the C6 Corvette, right? Everyone's always going to recognize that as being a sporty vehicle, a symbol of American muscle cars. Even the Mustang as well. So the Lancer Evolution, honestly, may it rest in peace. But there is hope for perhaps a new 2025 or 2026 model that could be put into production, and if that is the case, I may be interested in one.